So it looks like Microsoft decided to raise the price of Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this news comes as a bit of surprise. So this information is a courtesy of The Verge, and as always you will find the link in the description of this video below. So Microsoft decided to raise price of Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass in certain countries, so it's not everywhere. But Xbox Series S price stays the same. So it will be $300 or $299 for 500 gigabyte version and $349 for 1 terabyte one, right? So the price of Xbox Series S consoles does not change. So I guess that's good news, because for everyone that wants to buy the cheapest console, you know, that option is going to be there, right? So, but hey, the more powerful version of Xbox, well, it's going to be more expensive, which is a bit of surprise, to be honest with you, because like previous generations, we would always get price drops, lower prices, especially like 3 years into the generation, while now we are getting price increases. So I understand that the price of the parts and some stuff and labor and transport may go up because obviously we've got very high inflation globally, really. But so I would expect really these companies not to change the price, to keep the price instead of lowering, but not upping the price really. So that's actually comes as a big surprise for me personally, right? When I'm talking about the console price rise. Now, the price hike of Xbox Game Pass, well, that's not really surprising to me, because price of services just keeps going up, and that price hike is not really huge anyway. And listen, I'm not even saying that $50 more for Xbox Series X is a big deal. I'm just surprised that these console manufacturers actually raising the prices of these consoles like 3 years into the generation, instead of like trying to be more competitive and lower the price. But it is what it is, guys. So let's actually check the article, because they say that the price of Xbox Series X actually goes up in most countries in August, apart from US, Japan, Chile, Brazil, and Colombia. The Xbox maker is also increasing the monthly prices of Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions for the first time next month, which we will see the base Game Pass subscription for console move up to $10.99 a month from $9.99. There's some also other increases when it comes to, the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will cost $16.99 now instead of $14.99. What's interesting is that Microsoft is not changing PC Game Pass pricing. So I'm not sure how much is it. I think it's $10, like $9.99. So yeah, I see some PC love here. So it's interesting, because not only PC gamers don't have to pay for online, now they are actually getting cheaper PC Game Pass. But I would imagine that's just PC version. If you want to have Ultimate, so with some extra benefits like EA Play and that kind of stuff, and Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Cloud, you will have to pay for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which will actually go up in price anyway. So yeah, looks like Microsoft is kind of doing pretty much the same thing Sony did, and I did give some heat to Sony. So yeah, I'm actually kind of disappointed a little bit with Microsoft too. Listen, I get it. Like, they did raise the price of their games. They did it like a couple of months ago. Now we are getting Xbox Game Pass price raise. I understand that. Like I said, even Netflix and all these other subscription services are going in price, but I really don't understand why are they really increasing the price of these consoles, especially that apparently the availability of these consoles are actually getting better. So we would imagine that they should actually, I guess, they should try to make people to buy more consoles, and like price hike is not really the way to do it, I guess, right? But guys, like, it is what it is. Like, I understand that the prices of parts, at least certain parts, are actually going up. The production cost is higher now because of the inflation, but you know, that's like 10% price hike, and you know, I would imagine that some parts should be getting cheaper now. I mean, price of SSDs are going down, for example. Even the, you know, some of the Xbox accessories, prices of these accessories going down. What I even noticed in Poland, for example, you can buy an Xbox controller much cheaper now. I mean, by like a couple of months ago, I would have to spend like almost 250 zlotys for a Xbox controller. Now I can grab a brand new one, the standard controller, for 209 zlotys, right? So that's like $10 saving, right? So also, you know, not sure if you noticed, like I did report on that, the external SSDs drives for Xbox Series consoles, you know, got cheaper too. So all these stuff actually getting cheaper while the console is getting more expensive. I don't know how to look at it. And, you know, like 3 years into the production, I would imagine that parts would get cheaper. But I don't know, like, listen, I know that there's weird stuff going on in the world right now. Trade wars, real wars, you know, issues with some resources. Maybe that's affecting the prices as well. But, you know, all I'm trying to say is that this generation is weird. This generation is super weird. Not only we are 3 years into this generation when we still not getting proper current gen, next gen games. Now we are getting price increases for these consoles. Availability is like, well, scarce. Well, at least that was the case until like 3 months ago. So listen, guys, like this generation is super weird. And you know what? Like, if you think about it, like, I'm actually really starting to believe that these upgraded consoles are not really going to happen, because they may actually get too expensive to sell them. If we are 3 years into this generation and they are selling Xbox Series X for $550 and PlayStation 5 for $550, just imagine how much a pro version of these consoles would have to cost. What, like $800? Who would buy it? Like, at this point, at this price, it's just better to invest in PC, in my opinion, right? So guys, it is what it is. A bit of sad news, really, but yeah, I guess I'm lucky that I've got Xbox Series X already, and we'll see how that goes. I guess a clever way to get into the Xbox or PlayStation ecosystem is to wait for some sales. Especially like after summer, September, October time, there will be a lot of deals and stuff. So I guess that's the way to go about it. Maybe that's the main point of these price increases. They will be selling you these consoles a little bit cheaper later, and they will tell you, oh, it's a deal. You are saving $50 when you actually are not saving anything. But anyway, enough of me talking about it. Thanks a lot, guys, for support. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.